You're starting a new registry here at the Baker. Could you tell me about that? What is it?
So basically, the inspiration for that registry was that when you compare the number of cardiac arrests to other causes of people dying at a young age. So if we take, for example, car accidents in Victoria and the same around Australia, but if we focus on Victoria, there's a very well documented registry and website that is constantly updated that says how many people have died of car accidents, what age they were, what gender they were, whether it was on a country road or a city road, all of the circumstances. And that source of information can be used to make safety improvements, seatbelts, airbags, whatever, and deaths are prevented as a result and lives are saved. So using the same formula, we looked at sudden cardiac death and cardiac arrests, which are 4 times more common than are deaths to motor vehicle accidents in Australia, and thought, why on earth do we not have a registry? Why don't we know exactly how many, what demographics, what age, what circumstances? Why can't we put the pieces together that would provide us with the tools, hopefully, to understand it better and then prevent cases? And so we've set up a registry where Ambulance Victoria provide us with the basic information on every person who has a cardiac arrest that is attended by the ambulance, which is virtually all cardiac arrests, between the age of 1 and 50. And then we match those with hospital and with records from the Forensic Institute of Victoria, so that we can work out in those who unfortunately did not survive, we can have the results and the assessment that's done as to the cause of them dying. Then the registry also involves more formal discussions with the survivors and with families of the deceased, to get more information so that we can really have the clearest picture as possible, and also to get consent for a blood sample so that we can do testing like genetic testing, which might provide, has already provided additional information in terms of understanding the cause in some people that again can lead to prevention.
It seems surprising that this sort of thing doesn't exist already.
It's very surprising this doesn't exist already, and part of me wonders why, and then part of me in starting this up understands why, because it's really more complex to set up than it would seem. Where in Victoria we're in a very unique situation where we have a centralised ambulance system and we have a centralised forensic institute, so that really in getting those two parties together we can have a very, very complete registry. The same situation doesn't exist in all states of Australia, and that situation is quite rare when we look at international registries. So there are very successful registries that are similar overseas. I think that what we've set up in Victoria and then hope